Presenting to you Baby Johnson's powder. It keeps the baby's skin dry and no rashes on baby's bum. You are still in changing the tire video. I was only joking. So you need this talcum powder, some powder. Make sure you put some powder. Okay guys, today we're gonna change my S18 tire. Yes, after 5,000 miles, tire is pretty much dead. So let's unpack the new tire, which I just got it from E-Wheels in California. Oh, new package. Ooh, nice. Wow, new tire. So this one is Chow Young, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, H666. It's known to be one of the best tire for S18, which fits in S18, and that's nice. Oh man, I love new tire smell. New tire smell is seductive, sexy, man. I'm getting horny. So first thing first, lay your wheel down and take out your pads and seats and everything, all the makeup and this bullshit, just take it out. That's the first step. I'm gonna try to go step by step so it's easy for you guys. Step number 2, take out your pedals. The S18's pedals does not open from the sides like other typical wheels. S18's pedals screw is here in the bottom, really tiny screw. Allen key, turn it right, just a little bit. Don't take the whole screw out, and just push the screw, the middle rod from the side with some tool, and it should come out straight, just like that. It's out. Step number 2 is to take out your pedals. On the other side, just repeat the process. Step number 3 is really important. All these steps are important, but number 3 is to get yourself a little bit of buckets, like buckets, like maybe the back of spray cans, the top, these kind of things, so you can put some screws in. There will be a lot of screws coming out of this wheel, so you have to make sure the screws are handy and they're not lost and they're all separated, and just reference them. If you can't remember, like myself, put some marking here that what screws are these and where they go. The 4th step is to take out these panels. So this panel at the back does not have any screws. It just needs to be popped out from the corners with some plastic tool or a screwdriver. Screwdriver is harsh, might damages it, but if you have something really soft, you can use it to just pop it out. For these, if you're struggling on one side, immediately try on the other side, because sometimes these locks can be tricky. So if one side is too tight, come to the other side and you'll be able to do it. Just like that, with plastic tools. Bear in mind, my wheel has never been opened before, so there'll be a lot of dust and dirt in my wheel. You can see. So there's my wheel, first time opened after it got sealed in some factory in China by some Chinese gentleman. Step 4, to open these panels, there are screws underneath here, this one, and there's one underneath this one. Even though I don't like to use, I have this velcroed in because I want to keep changing these my pads, so I wanted to velcro the main stock rubber as well. Even though I don't recommend using drill machine, but if you use it, be careful. The drill machine can mess up your threads. Ooh, don't do that. If you drop your screw, you have to make sure you get it out before anything happens. You don't want to leave any metal bits inside. So I have this magnet expendable stick, which I use for screws that I drop. We got it. Now this was an easy screw. This one is a bit tricky. You'll have to peel off a little bit of glue of this pad to make it visible, because this screw is hidden. Now you lightly, slowly, carefully just unlock these locks. There are 4 locks here. Just like that. See, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locks, 6, 7, 8 locks. So grabbing into this. Wow, 5 years. So there are 4 screws here you need to remove. I'm going to show you in a close-up. These 4 screws you have to open. Now these 2 screws needs to come out. I had a bit of problem because I had Velcro here. I had to peel it off. Now you open all these screws, about 1,000 of them. Once you take out these screws at the back, you can take out the mudguard. Mine looks filthy as fuck because 5,000 miles. And go to the other side and repeat the process. Wow, look at the filth in my view. Damn. Now you open these ones. Make sure your wheel is on this side where this wire is. There's a similar situation going on the other side, but the only difference is there will be no wire coming out. So you need the one with the wire. You only have to open one box, not on the other side. As soon as you do that, this should just pop out. So you see, this one is glued in. So just take out all the wires. That's the whole point. Take out this rubber. It will be a little bit easier for you to navigate inside. Now time for these screws on all the sides. Now time for these 4 big Allen screws to come out. No need to take them completely out. You just loosen them enough so you can bang it out. Filth. Now open these screws as well. So once you do that, this whole assembly gonna come out like this. Don't lose this one because this one has these spacers as well. So now pretty much same thing, repeat on the other side, except this one you don't need to open this one on the other side. So now getting the tire out job is 50% done. All you gotta do is deflate the tire. Keep this safe, it's really handy. So keep the core safe for new tube. Now I had this slime in my tube. Mine, this is 2.5 years old tube and tire. Never punctured. Still the stock tube. Now, after deflating the tire, you just carefully pull the tire out. Clear the space. There's nothing obstructing. And slowly pull the tire out. Just like that. Very easy. Just make sure the spacers are, you remember which spacer was on which side. So this spacer is from this side. I'm going to put it back on so I don't lose it, and this spacer is from this side. I'm going to keep them in there so I don't mismatch. Make sure this right spacer is on the right, left on the left, or vice versa. I'm just gonna keep them in there and try to keep them in there. So I took the tire this way out, so the cable was on the other side. If you took the tire out where the cable was on the upper side, just remember these little details. Keep the tire here like this. So I'm going to tell you about the next step. So now the tire is out. All you gotta do is take the tire out, put the new tire in, and put the new tube in, and repeat the process backwards, assuming that you all the screws safe and you did not lose anything. And after before putting the new tire in, do one more thing. I'm presenting to you Baby Johnson's powder. It keeps the baby's skin dry and no rashes on baby's bums. You are still in changing the tire video. I was only joking. So you need this talcum powder, some powder. Make sure you put some powder inside the tire and some washing liquid around the tire, like here. Put some washing liquid and loads of talcum powder inside the tire and some on the tube as well. So what it does is it helps tube and tire to sit properly on the tube. Some even use hair dryer or heat gun to soften this rubber so it can be seated on the rim properly. But talcum powder in the tube is really good. And then, only then, you put the tube in and just repeat the process backwards. Just follow the process backwards and your new tire is installed. But yeah, before doing anything, clean your wheel, because you don't open your wheel every day. My wheel has about 2 years worth of dirt, mud and filth inside. Dirt from London, dirt from Sedona. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna clean my wheel and I'm gonna use this Baby Johnson and install my tire. I hope you like the video, and if you like this kind of video, hit like button and consider to subscribe. This will give me motivation to make more and more content for you.